and brothers and sisters, families, matching supporters, I greet you all in the name of our two parents. My name is Agnes Ngwenya Malwasa. I would like to be the program director for this evening. So I greet you all. I also greet the technical team, the interpreters, and we are starting our program this evening. I hope we'll go through smoothly. I would like to read the program for this evening. First, we are going to have a greeting to our Heavenly Parents and true parents all together, giving half bow, and then we'll move to the pledge service, which will be pledge number 8. And then we'll also give there will be an opening prayer. We'll choose someone in the room, one of the BFD directors, to give the opening prayer. Then we'll have opening remarks by Reverend Kadima, the regional president. After that, we'll have a presentation that will be given by John Abbey, matching supporter from North America, our brother. And then there'll be a session of question and answer that will be led by the MC. After that, we'll have another presentation of the profiles that also will be led by the MC. Then there'll be closing remarks by Mr. Andrea Khan, if he'll be available. Then we'll have closing remarks again by Madam Jane, if he'll be available. After that, we'll move to the announcement by Reverend Begre, the BFD Director, China Africa. Then there'll be closing prayer by one of the matching supporter, and we will greet again our two parents to close the program, and then we'll take a family picture. So for now, I would like to ask all brothers and sisters, family, matching supporters, everyone, can we please close our mics so that we can only open when we are given a platform to speak, so that we can have focus only on one speaker. So time and again, if possible, we can be checking our mic to see that we are really on the right track. I thank you so much. So for now, let us greet our Heavenly Parents and true parents. Changing in Champ Monimge, Kyombe Baro. Okay, I'm going to read the family pledge. I will read in English the family pledge. Family pledge number 8. Our family, the honor of Channel Gook, pledges having entered the era of Channel Gook to achieve the ideal of God and human beings, united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven by centering on true love. Thank you. So now we are going to move to the opening prayer, and I would like to, yes, I'd like to ask Madame Mrs. Bilambo Angolio to give us the opening prayer. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Let's pray. Our most precious, beloved Heavenly Parent, true parents of heaven and earth and the whole mankind, we are so grateful to come before you together as matching supporters, especially centered on China Africa, whereby we are going to learn about how to take responsibility, help our family members, and also presenting our sons and daughters profiled to find a partner for them. So we thank you, Heavenly Parents. We ask for your presence, the presence of our true parents, and the support of our absolute good spiritual world Together united with one heart and mindset, we want to offer this meeting. I report humbly, sincerely from the bottom of my heart on behalf of your sons and daughters here. In my name, Edwardina Angulo, the Angulo Setobias family. Aju.
Aju. Thank you so much for the very deep and inspiring prayer. So now we are going to move to, sorry, my camera here is not clear. Okay, I think now we are going to move to the opening remarks, if I'm not mistaken, according to the program. Okay, we are going to move to the, okay, we have a hundoke, sorry, I did not see that. So we got a hundoke, which is supposed to be read in French because I can see there is in French. For that reason, we'll also like to ask, okay, so I'm checking again on my screen here. Okay, if someone can help us, one of the matching supporters may help us. May I kindly ask Papa Pascal Degbe to help us with the Hundoke. Thank you very much, Papa Pascal.
Merci beaucoup. Bonsoir à notre BFD régional et bonsoir à tous les leaders à cette plateforme. Nous allons suivre attentivement le Hundoke. C'est tiré de Tchambomon-Guyon, le livre 4, le salut par la bénédiction en mariage saint. Chapitre 1, bénédiction en mariage saint.
Translation is okay. Tu peux vérifier? Yeah.
Je vais continuer.
Okay, thank you.
Tous les êtres humains sont déchus à cause du péché originel. Et la mission fondamentale des vrais parents est de les sauver. La providence de la bénédiction en mariage qui éradique le péché originel et le lignage déchu est au cœur de cette mission. À travers la cérémonie de bénédiction en mariage, le lignage déchu souillé par Satan est transformé en un lignage de bonté dont Dieu est la racine. Cette cérémonie si importante restaure l'ordre de l'amour centré sur Dieu et élimine l'amour dissolu que Satan a fait naître lors de la chute. La providence de la bénédiction en mariage menée sous l'égide des vrais parents est le point de départ pour réaliser l'idéal d'une famille unie en Dieu. Les cérémonies de bénédiction en mariage débutaient avec 3 couples le 16 avril 1960. À leur tour, les 36 couples, 72 couples, 124 couples et 430 couples reçurent la bénédiction au niveau tribal et national. Les cérémonies qui suivirent, y compris celles des 777 couples, 1800 couples, 2075 couples et 6000 couples, firent de la bénédiction en mariage saint un événement international. Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu. Thank you very much. Let's give all honor to our Heavenly Parent and true parents for this very deep message. Thank you. Once again, let us remind each other again that our mics shall be closed. We shall check time and again so that we can just give an allowance to the main speaker to be heard. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you. And also we'd like to give a special welcome to our guests who are with us here today to give us a special education message presentation. We thank you so much for being with us. So now we shall move to the next point, which is thank you. So now we shall move to the next point, which is opening remarks by the regional president, Reverend Kadima. If he is in the room, we shall welcome Reverend Kadima to give us the opening remarks. Thank you very much. The technical team, please, may you help to check if Reverend Kadima is present. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I think he's not present.
Okay, thank you very much. Then in that case, we shall give the floor to Reverend Begre, the BFD Director to give us the opening remarks on behalf of the regional president. Thank you very much. Let's welcome.
Okay. Good evening to our marching supporters, and especially coming abroad. I want to say welcome to Jane, to Teresia, to John, all the brother coming abroad and sister who are marching supporter. Welcome to our meeting. Regional president is now busy with another meeting. This is why he's not here. But this meeting today we are having is so important because it will train our marching supporter and then give an opportunity for those who have profile, second generation profile. Yeah, we can show it. And as many marching supporters are here, maybe they can take note, and we don't know what can happen. We are all running to match our daughter, our son, because the next blessing is not so far. Next April will be the next blessing. But to go to the blessing, you need to be matched. And to be matched, the process have to start now. This is why we are giving this opportunity to candidates. So to all of you, our leaders, and those who are here, and please be attentive to what will be said by John Abelset. Is well trained about matching support issue, and then I can give to Africa, to all our matching supporter here in Africa, a good training, and then they can maybe have some ability, maybe to do the job, to match and to help candidates be matched. Thank you and welcome again to our meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend Begre, with those very warm words to welcome. Thank you very much for the warm words. Welcome to our guests and also all the participants in this meeting this evening. So now we'd like to move straight to give the floor to our president, who is Reverend John Abelset, who is going to give us a first presentation. He's a matching supporter from North America. Reverend Abelset, you are most welcome to Africa and to guide us, to give us the best that we can receive for our children. Thank you very much. Let us put our hands together to welcome him.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for that warm welcome. I like the applause in the background. Thank you. I'm a matching supporter coordinator from North America, and I've been a matching supporter for about 10 or 12 or 13 or 14, I don't know, a long time. And I struggled a great deal with this presentation because I know all of you are aware of the matching process and how it works. And I wanted to be sure that there was something in here that we all could benefit from. So I hope that it's valuable for you. And thank you very much for asking me to do this. I'm really honored. And I hope and I pray that this will be informative. There are so many experienced matching supporters and BFD directors in the room. And so I'm very humbled to be asked to do this short presentation. Reverend Bougray did not give me a lot of guidance as to what he wanted me to talk about. So, and he said 30 minutes, so I had to cut and chop and paste. And so I hope that this is valuable for you all. So this is, I've called it the path to the blessing, the matching process. And it's for matching supporters, but also will include some guidance that I hope will help you as you work with your candidates and families in the matching process. So in North America, we've made so many mistakes. I know all around the world, we've made lots of mistakes, and I hope that we've all learned from them so we don't make them again. There are 4 things that we've learned in North America and many places around the world that are practicing these same points that I feel are the most important points for families and candidates to be aware of in the matching process. So 4 points. First is to prepare well, obviously. So candidates should become a fully qualified candidate. They need to understand the divine principle, of course, and especially the meaning and the value of the blessing. And sometimes even our second generation and Jacob Gen, who grew up in our movement, sometimes they don't have a deep understanding of the meaning and the value, the preciousness of the blessing. So as matching supporters and educators, it's important for us to show them and teach them to the best of our ability how valuable and how important it is. Offer good conditions. Of course, spiritual conditions are a foundation to build the future of their future lives. And so spiritual conditions are very important. And those should primarily be done in the beginning, the foundation, in the preparation stage. Parents and candidates, matching supporters and candidates need to unite and work together and share together and really make effort to understand each other in the matching process so that God can be active in their relationship. And one of the tools that we've used in North America that I'll talk a little bit about is a matching plan. You may all be aware of the program that we have, and the matching plan is very, very helpful in communicating and clarifying the direction that parents and families want to take in the matching process. When couples communicate with each other before they become a matched couple, we really, really urge a 7 months period of communication before they decide to become matched couple. Their situations, what they believe, talk about really important things like having children and where they will live and who will earn the finances to care for the family, to pay the bills. It's so important that they are honest with each other, but to communicate very deeply where they're at in their spiritual lives. And honesty in that communication is really critical. Sometimes we tell candidates, if they've received special grace, they don't need to talk about their mistakes that they've made in the past because they are completely forgiven. But because honesty and trust in a relationship is so critically important, we urge candidates, even when they've received special grace, to tell their match about mistakes that they've made in the past, not necessarily in great detail, but honesty and trust is so important. So, of course, we all want people to see the best in us. And so usually we want to look like we're the best person that we can be. But in a relationship like this, considering the matching and an eternal relationship, it's so important that we're just really honest with each other, nothing hidden, no secrets. So that we feel is number 3, very, very important consideration in getting to know each other. And perhaps the most important is that the candidates must take ownership of their relationship. At one point, True Father said, if I just match you, you don't necessarily make a commitment to each other. And so that was a very profound understanding for us as parents. We realized that each person in this matched couple must take personal responsibility and make a commitment so that it will be successful, so that their blessing, their relationship will continue to grow and will be not only happy, but will be really strong in their blessing and therefore in their family. So prepare well, 7 months of communication, honesty, and candidate take ownership. Those are 4 really important points. So as we know in the family matching process, the parents and the child work together to find the candidate's match. Parents don't just match their children. The children really need to be aware and really need to be committed to the process, uniting with parents. And a family can ask a matching supporter to help, but families do not need a matching supporter as part of the team if they prefer not. But a matching supporter, of course, can help families a lot. And for any single member, whether it's a new member or a blessed child or a Jacob Gen, a person who's single and seeking the blessing, whose parents are not involved in the movement, then a matching supporter can take the parental role to be sure that it's a vertical process in the matching and in the blessing itself. So some quick notes. True parents gave the responsibility of matching to their children to parents. So it's parents who are ultimately responsible, working with their children. So leaders, sometimes we are tempted to match VCs or others, but true parents gave the authority not to leaders, very specifically to parents and not leaders. So that's one thing that sometimes as leaders, we're very tempted, I know, to match blessed children especially, and that's not really the authority that God and true parents have given us. And of course, the candidate really needs to make the commitment and therefore have the final say in the matching relationship so that they can take responsibility. This quote from True Parents is one I think is very, very important. Father said, you, meaning parent, referring to parents, you may be thinking, it is only Father who can do the matching, not us. However, that is not so. You are all able to do the matching because God, who is supporting me, is supporting you just the same. So I feel that's very important for parents. Very often parents feel insecure. They don't know what to do, how to process or how to go forward in the matching process. And so when they understand that God can work through them, they can deepen their prayers and really be confident that God can and will work through their efforts. And one important thing now is that we want happy couples. The age of indemnity, of suffering, of sacrifice is over. This is the age of Chonoguk. Not to say that there won't be suffering. Of course, there is still a lot that needs to be restored, and our our couples will have challenges, but the age of indemnity has passed. And now what we really want to do is encourage healthy, happy, vertical relationships. Of course, the most important point always is the vertical relationship with God. And if we think about it as parents, most of you are parents, and you think you are desperate for your children to be happy, to be involved in their lives, in their matching process. And God, even more than us, I believe, is desperate to be involved. So not only should we invite God, but we should really, really be desperate for God to join and be part of everything that we do, especially in this matching process. So this is a family-supported process, and matching supporters in this case can help families come closer together. Usually when parents and children work together for the matching, families come closer together. And one of the tools I'll talk about that can help with that is the matching plan worksheet. The key thing here is parent-child relationship. It's so important that parents and children work together in harmony, communicating with each other in the matching process. So sometimes for us older people, it can be helpful to look at the matching process in terms of formation, growth, and completion stages. We all know that God created everything in 3 stages. And so I'd like to suggest that preparation for parents and candidates will be the formation stage in the process. And that includes those 2 steps. Finding a candidate is the growth stage, which comes on the foundation of a very strong formation stage. Lots of prayer, conditions, communicating, a good foundation, and then moving into the growth stage to search for a candidate for the son and daughter. The completion stage can be considered the communication phase, where they communicate with each other. The couple communicates to consider whether or not they will become a couple, or is this the best match relationship for them that God can recognize and accept. And then the final stage is preparing for the matching and the blessing, including a commitment ceremony. So we begin in the formation stage and process through to the blessing, and hopefully it will be the most beautiful, happy blessing that can bring joy not only to families, but also to heaven. So in the formation stage, parents and candidates, the first, perhaps most important point for the candidate is to become a candidate, to do the confession, to do the health tests, to do the fasting, which I think is required in Africa. There are some different conditions for candidates in different continents. So it's important to be aware in your region, what are the guidelines for a candidate. So a fully qualified candidate is prepared for the blessing. Prayer and prayer conditions, of course, are always important. Making a matching plan can be very helpful because parents and children do it together, but it gives some clear guidelines in seeking the matching. And of course, developing a unity, a unification, a united effort between parents and children, because it is a family-centered process that we're talking about. So some good questions to ask the candidates, which are very important. Do you own your faith? Do they own their faith? Or are they just accepting what mom and dad or the pastor has told them? Very important for them to know what they're going to accept and what they can build their family on. Strong foundation of faith is very important, especially when they come to challenges in their relationship. They need to have a clear faith and commitment to God and true parents. Is the candidate secure in who they are? If they're a little bit insecure, then that should be talked about and evaluated. Do they have a career path and personal goals? And can they offer meaningful conditions of faith? Important questions for candidates to evaluate. making a matching plan. So this is what's covered in the matching plan that we have been using in North America. And I know some of you are using it or have used it as well. Create a matching team. That could include siblings in some cases, brothers or sisters. Discuss the life goals, core values, and the character of the candidate. Identify areas for the candidate to work on to improve. Habits that maybe need to be overcome because they're not good habits. Areas where the candidate can continue to grow and mature. Consider important questions to ask their potential partner. Ideas of where to find potential candidates, and of course, clarify the desired level of involvement of the candidate. One of my daughters, in the beginning, we just started reaching out to find her match. And eventually, when those recommendations didn't work out, she said, okay, before you contact a family, I want to know the family and I want to see the profile of the person that you're contacting. Later on, when that didn't really work out, she said, okay, show the profile to my sister. And if she says it's okay, then you can show me the profile. So there are different ways to do that, to involve your candidate, but it's important that they are very much involved. And it can, of course, evolve over time. For that daughter, it took quite a few years before we finally found her eternal match. One thing that's important for candidates is to express and discuss and consider what we call deal breakers. In other words, this could not work. Or red flags. In other words, this might need to be evaluated to see if it can work in our relationship. So for example, a match may be addicted to pornography or video games, smoking, drinking, or drugs. They may not have a strong enough faith. They may have had a sexual relationship in the past, and your candidate could not feel confident to be in a relationship with a person who has these challenges. Some of our children, unfortunately and sadly, do not want children. One of my sons was blessed to a young lady who decided that she did not want children, and that blessing was very painfully broken. She didn't want children. Why? It's so important. So these points should be discussed and considered before a matching, and of course, before the blessing. Some of our candidates don't believe in marriage, or they don't understand the blessing. So these are all very important points to consider. Are they willing to move to a different country? How about height? For young ladies, sometimes they are very determined that their brother or husband is a little bit taller than them. Not always, but sometimes. And language. Do they speak the same language? Those are very important considerations. In the growth stage, finding a candidate, there are a number of different sources, and sometimes we don't listen to our candidates. They may have a person that heaven has shown them could be a good match for them. And if if they go to the parents and ask for permission and guidance in that relationship, that I think can involve God. If Adam had gone to God and said, God, I really like Eve. Is it possible that we could become husband and wife? Do you think God would have said no? I would think that God would really have blessed that relationship. So I think likewise, we need to consider candidates in the matching process. Parents or matching supporters, family and friends, and the matching website are all possible considerations in finding potential matches. And when someone contacts a parent about a possible matching, it's really important to respond very quickly within 3 days. That doesn't mean yes or no. It means thank you for contacting our family. We are honored and we will pray. Is it okay if we pray for 7 days or 3 days? Not 40 days, not 21 days. That's too long. That decision should be made in a very short period of time because that other family is waiting to hear. And once a conversation begins or communication with another family, profiles should be put on hold, and that candidate should not be available in the matching at this time until it is decided whether or not they're going to go forward in a matching conversation. So only one family at a time. The tools to reach out to families are the Blessing for You and OMS, the Chunoguk websites, are very, very good and very, very helpful to find potential matches for candidates. So Blessing for You for matching supporters, because most of us are matching supporters. I just wanted to do a very brief introduction to Blessing for You. Chunoguk the other matching website, you'll be registered on that automatically, and you'll receive notification about Chunoguk. But this website, a matching supporter needs to register as a matching supporter. The administrator will approve your profile, and then you can log in with your matching supporter ID and password to go to this website, Blessing for You. And when you do that, if you go to this drop down, the members at the top of the page, click on members, that red band at the arrow, then you will see this page, which gives you a lot of options. And you can see that there are 13,000 plus candidates listed on this page. So there are a lot of people there. Now for parents, you also, matching supporters, can access the parent search profile option. At the same drop-down box, if you click on that Korean, this is the parental access search engine that parents have for searching for matches for their children. And one thing important about this website is enter as few restrictions as possible. If you put a lot of check marks in, if you restrict the search, you'll get very, very few results. So minimize the searches that you enter in to guide the limitations. The role of a matching supporter for first generation, matching supporters are in the vertical position for first generation candidates. So we are like in the parental position. And matching supporters need to search for the matches for their candidates. Blessing for You does not allow candidates who are first generation to search for their own match, no matter how old they are. So matching supporters need to help them and help them to search. On OMS, when you use the chunoguk.org website, candidates can communicate with each other in an anonymous. In other words, nobody knows who is contacting each other using an anonymous communication system. So for first generation especially, OMS is better for this, the way that it searches for potential matches. So a matching supporter might be asked by a family to check on the availability of a potential match. In other words, reach out and find out if they're available. And a matching supporter can screen potential matches as well. Are they open to the matching? Are they a candidate already? Do they believe in True Parents Blessing? Now, this number 3 is important because we have other blessings that are happening kind of in our movement, but the only blessing we're talking about is the cosmic blessing by True Parents, by our precious Mother of Peace, Mrs. Moon in Korea. That's the blessing we're referring to, not any other blessing. So this is important to clarify in a matching relationship. Will your son or daughter plan to go to True Parents, True Mother's cosmic blessing ceremony when she leads that blessing? That's really important because there can be some confusion about which blessing they want their son or daughter to participate in. And one important thing for matching supporters, if the family and or the candidate are not investing, you cannot do it for them. Your responsibility as a matching supporter is to support and advise, not do the matching. They need to be responsible. So this is very important. In international matches, matching supporters should ensure that both candidates are, both singles are candidates, both of them are fully qualified as candidates. Matching supporters can help with communication between candidates and families, with translation, and encourage the process to be used. And once again, we really strongly urge a 7-month communication period before the matching. So whether it's 6 months or 8 months may not be critical, but 7 months is a really good time frame for a matching communication to decide whether they're going to become a matched and then, of course, a blessed couple. Cultural differences also are very important to consider. Will an African person be able to go to Japan and live in Japan in the Japanese culture? That can be very challenging for them. So that cultural differences also need to be considered. There's somebody that's not muted. Could one of the hosts please mute everyone? In international matches, one thing that the international BFD has given guidance, and that is when a matched couple is matched, when they're matched internationally, they should not get married before they get blessed. So they should receive the blessing and then get married, and then they can process the immigration or whatever they need to do. And the reason for that, of course, is so that it's vertical. It's heaven first before the external or secular relationship. So blessing before getting married. This is from International BFD. In the completion stage, the communication stage, so we've talked about the formation and the growth stage. Very briefly, I know it's very quick, a lot of information here, but the completion stage communication, we encourage 2 phases, one of 21 days, just a casual introduction to each other as candidates to get an idea of whether or not this is going to work for them in their relationship. And then a communication phase for a total of 7 months. And one of the things that can be helpful is to ask them or for them to become friends first. Sometimes the matching process is very intense for our singles, right? So we found that if they think, okay, I'm just making a friendship. This is going to be my best friend. And then they can develop that friendship. And on that foundation, it sometimes is easier to become a matched couple or to go into a more deep and serious and meaningful relationship because they already have a foundation of friendship. And it's not as scary to start out that way. So here's your friend, get to know each other, like that kind of thing. The communication phase, we found recently that if we recommend 21-day periods, this also can be very helpful. So they do a 21-day condition. At the end of the first 21 days, they evaluate what they've learned, challenges, things they need to discuss, and discuss what to do in the next 21-day period. So they do a series of 21-day periods. And if they do 10 periods, that's 210 days, which equals 7 months. So the 21-day period can be very, very helpful. It gives an opportunity for regular feedback and communication with each other so that they're not just moving from one conversation to another. Pornography is one of the issues that is very, very serious in most parts of the world, and it's often hidden, and it's very, very devastating for a married relationship. So
Donc, il faut faire plusieurs séries de 21 jours de communication. Bon, si vous faites 10 séries, vous pouvez faire...
Understanding and overcoming addictions, and they really promote sexual integrity. So it's life without shadows, which is one of the things that Father talked about. High noon when there are no shadows. So highnoon.org. In the communication phase, this is an intentional time as a brother and sister getting to know each other. And it's important that parents keep in touch and matching supporters keep in touch with their candidates, not to push them, but to really encourage and support them. And once again, honesty and full disclosure is very important in a relationship. Of course, during the confession, we expect that every candidate is going to share honestly every mistake, every sin, every burden that is on their mind or in their heart. And we really want to encourage them to be liberated at this time. So that's why the confession, or what we call the blessing interview in North America, is really very important and supportive of our candidates, not to judge them, but to really love and support and encourage them so that they can go into the blessing with a clear, clean, happy heart. So in the communication discussion, they're not deciding to be matched until toward the end of this communication phase, until 7 months have passed. And if the match does not work, then it's very important that they don't consider it a failure. If the matching relationship doesn't become a matching, it's not a failure. They can learn from any mistakes they may have made. They can learn from what happened, and they can move forward with a more clear understanding of who they are and what they are expecting in a match, in a spouse. So the commitment ceremony, taking pictures, signing the matching documents, and both of them need to send the copy of the matching certificate to their respective BFDs. And after the communication phase and after the matching and commitment ceremony, they should continue to build a healthy, God-centered relationship in complete communication with their parents. And of course, as parents, as matching, in the matching, we're not just bringing two people together as a couple, are we? We're bringing two families together. So parents can communicate with the other parents, with the candidates, and really keep in touch in a supportive way, not to judge or criticize or to evaluate or push, but to really communicate and get to know each other. So thank you very much, and God bless you. I hope this has been helpful. And I thank you once again for Reverend Gray for asking me to make this offering.
Wow. That was so beautiful. A very beautiful presentation. I think our Reverend really deserve very big round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, dear matching supporters, as you have heard it from Reverend Abelset, these are very important points that we need to consider. I can just slightly echo what he has said as a fundamental aspect that we consider when preparing, as a matching supporter. Yes, so we need to prepare for, we need to have a candidate, and this candidate must be very good in the divine principle to consider the divine principle, consider the value, the goals, create good conditions. And also, there should be a good parent candidate unity. And for me, start the match plans. Thank you very much. I think nice to have heard it in really very deep details. Once again, thank you very much, Reverend Abelset, for this very meaningful presentation that's really needed. Thank you very much. I think in the absence of any other thing, we shall move straight, I think, to the question and answer session. I think we're in the question and answer session, unless something is supposed to be communicated, but we are moving to the question and answer session. So I think anyone in the platform who has got a question can either raise the hand or write the message in the chat group, or can go straight, because I will not be able to see everyone on my small screen here. someone can open the mic, but please consider that there might be another person next to you. Okay, I think our questions are going to start now. And once again, brothers and sisters, dear matching supporters, please try to check your mic now and again so that we only have focus on the person who's speaking. Thank you. So now we have Reverend Papa Pascal Degbe from who has got a question. Thank you very much. Mike is, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I really want to thank for this bright communication. And my question is only related to the periods for preparation. And I just want to know if it's possible to shorten the 7 months for the preparation for the couples for the matching, or is absolutely 7 months. So it's the duration I want to have clarification. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your question. That 7 months is a recommended period of time. And we found that there are studies that have shown that when a person is serious in a relationship, they can hide certain parts of their character for 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 months. They can keep secrets. But if they continue to communicate, then those secrets usually are revealed after 5 or 6 or 7 months. So that's why the recommended period is 7 months. And of course, it's a nice providential number, but that's not the real reason why we recommend 7 months. We find that it gives candidates an opportunity to get to know each other deeply and meaningfully. And they hopefully will ask really deep questions. What do you believe? How do you understand true parents? When do you want to have children? Those very important questions. So the 7 months is recommended, strongly recommended, but not required.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Reverend Abeset, for that very straight and clear answer. We shall move to the next question. May I ask the technical team, Mr. Yovo, to help me if there's anyone from his screen, if there's anyone, because he don't see any hands being shown up.
We have Madam Kasi from Nigeria.
Okay. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes. Oh, I think she's got a problem with her network, maybe. We cannot hear her now anymore. I think we need to move to the third person, then she can come back later. Madame Nicole, let's give an opportunity to Nicole. Thank you very much. Madame Nicole. Yes, Madame Nicole, over to you. The mic is yours. Please ask your question. Thank you.
Bonsoir. J'espère que vous m'entendez.
Okay. And that was my question. The second question is,
Ok,
are you with-
ma question est que
Cathy, just wait. Yes. Okay. Carry on, Madame Nicole. Carry on. Continuez,
Ah,
s'il vous
ok.
plaît.
Ah, ok. Ma question est que
Okay, my question is,
comme papa vient d'expliquer,
if like Papa just explained, if at the beginning we have not really respected the various steps of the matching of our children, and we arrived at a level like, since there was not enough time, the children could not even really be sincere with themselves, could not express themselves well, communicate well one to another, and then they received the blessing, and after the blessing they started discovering that maybe the partner have a problem with pornography, or the partner has been hiding stuffs, even if it's not the fault directly, and now the couple is not stable, like they even want to be separated. What do we have to do at this moment, at this point? What can we do? Thank you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to the interpretation. I apologize. And my French, je ne parle pas le français, so I need some translation again. I apologize.
Okay, she was asking that if they reach a point where
Maybe we'll ask, I don't really know what the interpretation side.
And Anne-Marie has her hand up, Agnès. She understands French and she probably can answer that question. Anne-Marie Mylar. She's the administrator of the online matching system that I referred to in the matching profile.
Okay.
Can I speak? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. When a couple during the communication stage did not reveal all the things they were supposed to reveal, like John explained, and then they go on to the blessing, and then figure out later on that there is a problem, and then they do not want to continue the blessing. They want to separate, they want to cancel the blessing. What should they do? Well, honestly speaking, they have to decide that. However, before going and canceling the blessing, if they have access to actual counselors that can help them overcome the difficulties that they are facing, will be good. I'm sure that in Africa, you do have some people who can be able to do that, really give them the right guidance as a couple and help them to see if there is a way that they don't have to cancel the blessing. In America, we have several people who are capable of advising couples. In the end, after receiving counseling, the decision will be the couple. The couple has to make the decision because they have to own the blessing. So if they decide to not continue that blessing, it is their responsibility. It is not anybody else's responsibility. But if they decide to stay together and work it out, then they own this blessing, and it is very good too. So both decisions, either to continue with the blessing or to not continue with the blessing, in the end, it's their decision. But it will be very important for them to really seek counseling and receive proper counseling before making the final decision of dissolving the blessing or staying together. A couple staying together, struggling where they cannot even speak with each other is not good either. So a struggling couple, no matter what the reason is, should not be afraid or ashamed to seek counseling. It's normal and it's okay to seek counseling. They should not be ashamed of it just because they're asking for guidance. That would be my recommendation.
Thank you very much, Madam Henry, for that very deep. I believe and anyone else who might be having some concern have well received this explanation. Thank you very much. I think we shall move to the next question. Can we kindly go back to Madam Kati from Nigeria? I think network is okay now. Am I right? Madam Kati, is your
Yes,
network?
can you hear me?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, yes, 100%.
My question was, what can we do for a candidate that has only one parent and the mother remains in the kingdom of the children as a second generation, and they are ready now to go for blessing? That profile, is it complete or is it incomplete? Can somebody stand as a parent to represent a father in that family? That was my question. Thank you.
So your question is, what do we do with a candidate who does not want the blessing? I didn't catch it. You were breaking up a little bit. Agnes, did you catch her question?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay, may say something? Okay, I think she's asking that what to do in a situation whereby there is only one parent, and that that parent is responsible for all the children now, like in the family. What to do about the preparation for the matching? I think if that's what I've heard. If not, maybe I would like to ask Mama Kati to say again her question, to repeat it, but that's what I've heard. Thank you. Anyone else can comment on that? Thank you.
In that case, it is important, of course, for those blessed children to receive the blessing. So that's where a matching supporter can help the single parent. A matching supporter can be very, very helpful, especially the opposite gender. So if the father is not in the family, he's passed away, then a male matching supporter could be helpful. So a matching supporter can help in a case like that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Reverend Abaset, for that answer. I don't know if we still have more questions. Maybe we can take two more, then we can move to the next presentation. Any other question? Mr. Yovo, the other question on the... Okay. I think now there are no more questions. I believe there are no more questions, but in case there's any question that comes later, may I kindly ask that each matching supporter can maybe submit the question to their BFD director, for their national BFD director. Thank you very much. So we shall move to the next presentation. I think there is a next presentation. Mr. Yovo, may you please help us with the program again, just to know what is next. Thank you. Okay, I think the next presentation now is the presentation of the profiles. Some countries, I think, prepared already some profiles as it was asked from us. Asked to us from the BFD director, Evan Bigray. So we have now the profiles for some candidates. I am not too sure of the second generation yet. So the first profile that I have here for Insung Mushangalusa from the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is a second generation girl aged 26. She has 157 of height, and then we have I think she's got a degree. This is an academic level. She's got a degree and she's a social worker. Good health. First blessing is applying the first blessing. And then the partner she'll prefer 6 years old and more. The father is Lusa, and from the DRC. And then, okay, it's not clear. My mother also is a Congolese housewife. And okay, the other details are a little bit too small for me to see. But anyway, I think that's the essential, if I'm not mistaken. So that family picture with the father and the mother. Her hobbies are and interests are to help people, music and dance. Her personality and character is that she is social and cooperative. But at times she becomes angry. Okay. How she feels God is that when she is praying, that's why she feels very close to God. And according about her qualities, she's open. The quality of the partner, she needs someone, a man to be open and who fears God and honors her. It means someone who honors the wife. The seminars that she has done so far are 7 days and 21 days. She goes, church activities she's done. It's in my daily life, I am a social worker. So I provide support and reintegration of unemployed young people into the society. I think that's all what you can get from Miss Insung Mushangalusa. Thank you. Mushagalusa. Thank you. Okay, thank you. We move to the second profile. We have Miss Kwasi Kionam Elikia, second gen, age 25 years, from Côte d'Ivoire. She's 173 by height, and she's weighing 95 kilograms. She's got a diploma in information and communication technologies. She lives and she's learning to do makeup right now. Good health. It is also her first blessing. She speaks both. She speaks French and also a little bit of English. She will have a man, a brother with age between 25 and 30 years old, 30 years. And then father is Mr. Kwadio Kwasi, who is Ivorian, and Madame Simbi Muyilutila, who is a Congolese. So her matching supporter is Mr. Yovo Koku. So that the address has been given there, the email address, in case someone is interested to contact, can contact. Thank you. Maybe next page. Okay, that is the family picture with parents. And then her profile is already in the Matching for You website. And then her hobbies are she likes football, music, and TV show. I don't know about the manga, anime. I'm not too sure what it really means, but she likes football and music, TV show. She's the personality that she's really expecting from her partner is that the person should be kind and adapt easily, and the person is a strong character. So how she feels close to God is when, full time, because God is the center of her life. The qualities, okay, here's now the qualities for the partner. She needs a partner that will be respectful, of living, and who is very humble, humility. And the seminars that she has done so far, and the principal seminar, education, workshops, and doing blessing preparation seminar. So she has received those kind of training. Thank you. Now we move to the third. These are still we have Jasung Liko Motaka Harmony. She is second gen 28 years old from the Democratic Republic of Congo. She's at 1.63 meters. She's weighing 55 kilograms. And sorry, 55, yes, 55 kilograms, sorry. And then she's in the second year of her degree, doing a degree course. So she's a student so far. She's for health, the health is good, but also need special need. She is a single. She speaks French and Lingala. Okay. For about the age of the partner, she refers from between 27 and 35. That's the age of the partner. And then there is Mr. Mutalikumba Andre, and the mother is Kabwambana Muteba Alphonsine, both from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And the mother is doing public mission. So then the people to contact us are the supporters. Okay, the matching supporters, and then we have the family picture. The family picture, and then we have hobbies. She likes question and answer, music, and dance. For her personality, she's got a positive trait. In her positive trait, sorry, she is tennis and sociable. And the negative, she is very, she develops anger easily. Okay. When she feels close to God, it is when she's praying. And the qualities that she's expecting from her partner, she needs a partner who loves children and and the partner who is really committed for heaven. The seminars that she has done so far are 21 days. in 21-day workshop that she's done. And she's a missionary. She's done fundraising and witnessing. Thank you. We move to the next. Okay, then we also have Jayong Motaliko Pacific from the Democratic Republic Congo as well. She is 29 years old and she is 1.55 meters, weighing 59 kilograms. Academic background, she's got a diploma in swimming, and she has so far started a small business. According to health, she's got health is good and got some special need. I think that's what it's saying. She's single. She speaks French and Lingala as languages. She is looking for a partner who is aged between 28 and 38 of age. The father, again here, we have Mr. Andre Motaka and Mama Alphonsine Muteba. And yeah, so the next page. Okay, hobbies or and interests are she likes doing house chores, and then positive trait. She's a very serving somebody, like serving people, and the negative one, she does not tolerate pressure. She does not tolerate pressure, and she feels very close to God when she's praying. She then prefers a partner that likes parents. And her level of workshop is up to 21-day workshop that she's done. Thank you very much. She's been missionary and doing fundraising and witnessing. Thank you. Now we move to Sejin Fari Ndiaye, second generation, age 20, from Senegal. She's her height is 1.65 meters, weighing 68 kilograms. Academic background, she's currently a nurse student and doing an internship in her hospital. Occupation, she's a nurse student and public missionary. She is fine now. She need to be checking her blood sugar level from time to time. She is going, this is for the first blessing that she's asking for. And languages that she speaks are French and English. She prefers a partner will be 23 years of age and above. The father is Valdiodio Ndiaye from Senegal, who is an independent businessman. Then the matching supporter is Marie Bongesa Jedu, who is the matching supporter. You can see also the address is written there in case someone is interested and want to contact. So there is the girl with her father. She likes reading, watching movies, and taking part in social activities, spending time with friends and families. She is calm, sensitive, and like to take care of people. And at times, she is impatient. That's what she says. She feels very close to God after challenges and overcoming difficult times. That's when she realized that God has been there all the time, guiding her and supporting her. For the 11th workshop, she has done a 7-day workshop and also 21 workshop at the national level, but also a 3-day workshop, organized at the regional level. She has been a missionary for 3 years and she went to Burkina Faso, Congo, Republic of Congo, Mali, Cameroon, and she also had a chance to go to Sao Tome, and she went to Sao Tome, and she has worked as a Secretary General for Women's Federation for 1 year in Senegal, and until now, I think, also working for IAWSP, the sub-region level. Thank you. We move to the next one. Now we have Yunga Batonda Jocelyn, age 22, from the Democratic Republic of Congo, height 1.65, and then she's weight 52 grams. She has a diploma in sewing. Her health is good and needs some special needs. Okay, then status, she's a 2nd generation, yes, and then she's single. She speaks French, and she prefers partner aged between 22 and 30 years. Mr. Yunga Baluka, and the mother is Mr. Baluka from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and also the mother is Mbuzi Musoki Victorine from, I believe, the same country. Okay, we move to the next page. There is her picture in full, and then her hobbies are singing and reading. Her positive traits are kindness. She's kind, she's sociable, and the negative traits are she's having a bit of caprices, and then she feels very close to God when she is singing. She feels God. And the quality that she expects from her partner is that the partner should understand the heart of God and also must pray a lot. So far, she has done a maximum of 40-day workshop, Divine Principle workshop, and she has participated in some workshops, education, seminar, and she is adapted to the life of fundraising and witnessing. Thank you. We move to the next one. Now we have Manse Masaka Kabunda from Democratic Republic of Congo. She's 19 years old, with a height of 164 meters and a weight of 50 kilograms. She is in her 2nd year of, I think, the tertiary level, and she's doing the public mission. Her health is good. This is the first blessing that she's applying for. She speaks French and Lingala and wishes to have a partner between 20 and 28 years. The father is Kabunda Betin from Boma. The father is pastor. The mother also, I think, is a pastor. The mother is Nzuzi, also living in Boma. The Martin supporter is Mr. Ikudi Madilu Felicien. There is the email address in case of interest. Let's move to the next page, please. Okay, there is the family picture. We can see it's quite a big family. Then her hobbies and interests are reading, singing, and in sport. She, about her personality, she say, I rarely make myself, anyway. Then she forgives easily and open to all and welcomes people. So a negative traits are that she's talkative and can't stand a shock. She's a little scary. Okay. So she feels close to God in church during the moment of reading divine principle and after a victory in the face of an obstacle. The quality that she expects from a partner are kindness and a partner with a good relationship in his surrounding and someone who's not stubborn by materials and able to defend the providence. She so far done a highest level of the divine principle is 40 days. Sinner. And she also participates, or she's a teacher in the Sunday school and lives as lives a life of the center. And she's also singing. Thank you. We move to the next. Sorry. Now we have Kiveho from the Democratic Republic from Congo. Yes, Democratic Republic of Congo. 22 years old. She is also a student with the height of 148 centimeters. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then the weight of 58 kg. She is the provincial president of AYSP. Then she is, okay. Okay, I am not too sure, please forgive me. I see the RAS. I'm not too sure what it means there. Then blessing status, she's a second generation. Languages that she speaks are French and Kiswahili. She prefers a partner who is 22 years old or more. The father is Mr. Kambale Kiveho Jean-Louis, and the mother is Madame Jeannette Shalkoma Najija. Okay, we can see there is an address of the matching supporter who is Mr. Bertrand Kamuha in case of contacting the family. Let's move to the next page. Thank you. Okay, that is the family. We see the family there. We now look at hobbies and interests. She likes movies and music. She is someone who serves people a lot. She's very strict in the realization of her objectives. She feels very close to God during prayer and reading of the divine principle. The quality that she expects from her partner, she prefers someone responsible and who is like self-motivated, independent, in terms of looking for means how to survive. And then her seminar that she's done for 2 days, 7 days, 21, and a maximum of 40 days workshop that she has done. Other activities that she has done. Okay, anyway, it's fine. Thank you. We move to the next candidate, who is Ndaishimie Cham Parfait from the Republic of Rwanda. She's 7 years old, second generation, of course. 175 centimeters, weighing 80 kilograms. She is in the high school. It means she's a student. Sorry, she's got a good health, and this is the lesson that she's applying for. Language abilities, Kenya, Rwanda, English. And she prefers a partner between 18 and 22 years. The father is Ndaishimiye Jean-Claude from Burundi, already in the world, and the mother is Mujawa Maria from Rwanda. The mother is a hairdresser. The matching support, Mr. Mukamba,
Rwanda.
Mr.
Mboka ndekito.
Walonja is the matching supporter. And this is the family picture, as we can see. Now let's move to seeing hobbies. Sorry. Okay, hobbies are reading books, spending time with friends, and watching movies. Her personality, the positive side, she's honest, patient, caring, and hardworking. The negative side, she is a bit stubborn and a bit shy. Okay, she feels very close to God during prayer, singing, fasting, reading to parents' word. Qualities she expects from her partner, someone who has faith to parents and their word. Honest, loving, patient, caring, hardworking, and okay, the workshop that she has so far, 3 days, Sunday and 21-day workshop. Okay, she has helped in the HTM activities, means the Heavenly Tribal Message activities, and she offered during the activities. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is
okay. This one is a little too small.
This is my candidate,
okay.
Marianne McDonald.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
Yes, please come again.
All right. Okay. So Marianne is 30 years old, and she's 155 centimeters, and she is the leader of Family Federation in Scotland in the United Kingdom. So she has a lot of responsibility. She has a master's degree in civil engineering and works as a hydrologist. That's a water engineer. She speaks, of course, fluent English. Her mother is from Portugal and her father from Scotland, so she speaks Portuguese, English, and basic Korean. She has a strong faith. She has 3 younger brothers. She's a very kind sister, very humble, very quiet and shy, but has a good sense of humor and is spiritually very sensitive. She has a very motherly heart, and she especially has a deep concern for members who have become distant to the church and really tries to reach out to them. She has participated in the Top Gun workshop in Korea, and as national leader, she was at the opening of the Cheongwon-gung earlier this year. She's looking for someone who could come and live in Scotland for at least 2 years because of her responsibility, but also because she suffered from cancer, which she's now cured from, but she needs follow-up from the hospital for the next 2 years. She's looking for someone who can grow together with her in their life of faith. She loves True Mother very deeply, and her deepest desire is to be blessed while True Mother is still on this earth. She says she puts her community before herself. So that's my candidate from Europe, from Scotland, Marianne MacDonald. Please contact her matching supporter,
Betty Maloney, which you will find on the Blessing for You website. You'll get her contact information. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Madam, for all the details, all the information. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now we move to the next candidate, who is Jong Song Molisho. Jong Song Molisho, aged 23 years, from the Republic of South Africa. She is a Congolese by nationality, and then height of 166 centimeters, weighing 64 kilograms. Academic background, she's got an associate degree in general business studies toward BA in healthcare management. So she's a student and a tutor at the same time, having a very good health, for being blessed. This is the second blessing. And then languages that she speaks are French and English. She prefers a partner between the age of 24 and 26. And the father is Mr. Bertin Furaha Molisho. And the mother is Mrs. Shisho, who is also a Congolese. So the match supporter is Mrs. Myoga Molisho Manzi. There is the email address in case you have to contact. So let's move to the next page for the candidates. That's a very, very big family that we see there with brothers and sisters. Then I will quickly go to her hobbies. She likes hiking, doing makeup, music. Yes, listening to music. And she's a compassionate, patient, and dependable. The only she has is she's shy. She feels close to God when she sings. The qualities that she expects from the partner is that someone with good, I see the EQ anyway, good communication, and someone who loves the family. The workshop that she has done so far are 3, 7, and 40 days workshops. So she is a missionary, she's a church MC, and also Sunday school. Thank you very much. Now we have another candidate from the Democratic Republic of Congo, Shin-Un.
Je peux présenter ma candidate, s'il vous plaît?
Okay, please go ahead. Thank you.
Ok, merci. Nous avons mademoiselle Shinen Makambo. Elle a 21 ans. Elle réside au Congo démocratique. Elle est donc des nationalités congolaises. Elle a 1,60 m. Elle pèse 56 kilos. Elle a comme niveau d'études, elle est en 2e graduat en droit au niveau universitaire. Elle est étudiante. Elle est en bonne santé, comme vous la voyez sourire là. Elle est seconde génération. Elle parle uniquement le français et un niveau basique d'anglais. Elle préfère un partenaire qui a 22 à 25 ans. Son père s'appelle Makambo Espérant du Congo démocratique, qui est enseignant, et sa mère s'appelle Matondo, aussi de la République démocratique du Congo. Elle est donc inspecteur en construction. On peut aller à la page suivante. Alors, en ce qui concerne ses passions, donc ses passe-temps, elle aime le sport, elle aime la musique aussi. Et pour parler de sa personnalité et son caractère, c'est une sœur qui aime la droiture, elle est mature, correcte, très logique, honnête et n'aime pas l'hypocrisie. Et elle se sent proche de Dieu lorsqu'elle participe aux activités de l'Église. Elle aimerait avoir un partenaire dévoué comme elle-même, à servir les vrais parents, prêt à tout donner pour les vrais parents. Elle a un niveau de séminaire de 7 jours et de 21 jours. Autre expérience dans l'Église, elle a déjà fait une mission publique après donc avoir décroché son diplôme, une année de mission publique. Elle a évolué dans les organisations des jeunes au niveau de YSP et YOSD. Elle est très souvent lectrice lors des grands cultes au niveau de la grande église de Kinshasa. Elle fut donc présidente au CERP, donc l'organisation des jeunes, des élèves. Elle fut aussi caissière au niveau de la Fédération des femmes. Next. Voilà, donc voilà la deuxième candidate que nous allons présenter également. Il s'agit d'Angele Sonjan Godlive. Elle est congolaise de Brazzaville. Seconde génération, elle a 25 ans. Elle évolue présentement aux Philippines, là où elle fait ses études. Elle a 1,79 m, elle pèse 89 kg. Elle est graduée. Elle est donc étudiante aux Philippines, comme je venais de dire, en bonne santé. Elle parle français et l'anglais. Elle préférait avoir un partenaire qui a 25 ans et jusqu'à 29 ans. Son père s'appelle Ndjele Norbert du Congo-Brazzaville et leader national donc de la nation congolaise. Et sa mère s'appelle Madundo Mary de Nigeria, mais résident au Congo ensemble avec son époux. Elle est donc membre mission publique. En ce qui concerne le matching supporter, vous pouvez me contacter. J'ai mis déjà mes contacts sur son dossier. On peut aller à la deuxième page. En ce qui concerne donc ses passe-temps, elle aime, donc elle est vraiment artistique, elle aime la musique, le sport et sa personnalité, elle est aimante, elle est vraiment serviable et très gentille. Elle se sent plus proche de Dieu quand elle prie et quand elle médite. Et elle aimerait avoir donc un partenaire qui sert les parents célestes de tout cœur. Autre expérience dans l'Église, elle a participé aux activités des jeunes dans la nation où elle résidait, donc au Congo-Brazzaville, et aussi là où elle est. Voilà.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much, Madame.
OK, merci. Okay. Il y a un matching supporter qui va présenter celle-là du Congo-Brazzaville qui avait envoyé.
OK. OK. I think... One gadget. I think 2 gadgets open. Close one. Thank you.
Je vais présenter. Il s'agit de Mademoiselle Chesson. Elle a 17 ans et elle réside au Congo-Brazzaville. Elle a 1,70 m et elle a une masse corporelle de 32 kg. Elle a un niveau scolaire au niveau de lycée, c'est-à-dire elle n'a pas encore décroché son bac. Elle a une bonne santé. Elle est seconde génération, elle parle français. Elle préférerait avoir un partenaire de l'âge allant de 18 à 23 ans. Son père s'appelle Mwanda Pierre et sa mère, Mayela Gertrude, tous du Congo, Brazzaville. Alors, pour donc son conseiller matching, il s'agit de Mexon Moukoulou. Les coordonnées sont sur son dossier. On peut passer à la deuxième page. Elle aime donc la musique et la lecture. En ce qui concerne sa personnalité, elle est donc gentille et calme, timide. Quand est-ce qu'elle se sent proche de Dieu? C'est quand elle prie et quand elle est donc dans la concentration, donc la méditation. Elle préférerait avoir donc un partenaire qui est aussi calme, qui est souriant, qui est clean, donc propre, qui a vraiment de la spiritualité. Elle a un niveau de séminaire de 7 jours. Et comme expérience dans l'église, très souvent, elle fait donc les services de modération dans les services dominicaux. Et c'est tout.
Okay. Thank you much. Now, okay. We have another candidate, Mama Louise. We have another candidate from Benin. Who's making the presentation for Benin? Is there someone speaking? Is someone presenting this profile? If
Oui,
not,
je vais présenter le profil.
okay.
C'est ma candidate. Alors, merci beaucoup. Nous avons ici le profil de Yakuta Chie. Elle a 19 ans. Elle est seconde génération du Bénin. Elle a une taille de 1,64 m et pèse 60 kg. Elle est universitaire en première année au département de l'anglais. Elle est en très bonne santé. Elle parle le français, l'anglais. Et son désir, c'est d'avoir un partenaire de la tranche d'âge de 21 à 23. Son père, c'est Richard Yakuto. Il est psychologue. Il est spécialiste dans la production, n'est-ce pas, des plants. Il est du Bénin. Et la maman, Merantos Elvira, elle est de la nationalité philippine. Elle est biologiste de formation et ménagère. Alors, je suis le matching supporter et mon contact est sur le profil. On peut aller à la deuxième page. Donc, elle est enregistrée sur Blessing for You. Elle aime la musique, elle aime la danse, et elle aime le bricolage, elle aime l'élevage. Alors, pour sa personnalité, elle est très intelligente, elle est gentille, créative, respectueuse, mais quelquefois, elle est indécise et aussi naïve. Elle se sent beaucoup plus proche de Dieu pendant les séminaires, pendant les prières et le témoignage. Donc, elle voudrait avoir un partenaire compréhensif, franc, gentil, qui a le sens de l'humour et qui met la volonté de Dieu comme priorité. Elle a un niveau de séminaire de 21 jours. Ça, c'est la photo de famille. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much. I think there is, I don't know from Mr. Yovo, do you still have any other profile? It seems to me like there's someone who would like to present a profile too. I mean the profile for a candidate. Thank you.
Okay. Let me take the floor. Sorry for that. All our matching supporter coming abroad, sorry, if you have a profile, one or two to present, maybe you can take the lead and show your profile, and so that we can see your profile. And after that, Yovo will continue. Yovo have also some brother at the end, but as the time is going on, we know that on your side, maybe the darkness is coming. So we want to leave you the floor to present your profile. So Jane, I don't know, Belset and all the matching supporter coming abroad, please, you have the floor to present your profile. Thank you.
This is a profile that Charlotte Kiluba is here to present this brother.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I can't turn my camera on. I'm not ready for that. But I can just present my candidate like you see. His name is Bilemu Parfait. He's 22 years old from DRC. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
we hear you, Charlotte. Go ahead. We hear you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry I can't turn my camera on, but you can see the profile of my candidate. He's 22 years old. He's from DRC, and he's a student. Like you see there, if you read his profile, he's a student going to engineering university in Kinshasa. He's a youth leader. He works very, very hard. He's a devoted boy. And he worked so very hard in the Providence. He's intelligent and he's really determined to work in the Providence. Parfait is open to all countries. He doesn't have a particular preference for a partner. He's open to all countries. And his parents live in Congo, in east of Congo. That's why, but he goes to Kinshasa, to school in Kinshasa. That's where he lives now. So his profile is there in Blessing for you. Please, if you are interested, please read it and reach out to me. My contact is there as much in Capote. Yeah. That's all. All the information or details are right there. His height, his weight, everything. He's really tall. He's 180 centimeter, and yeah, you can reach out to me. That's all for Parfait. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Kiluba, for that the presentation of that profile. Thank you. I don't know from Reverend Abelset, is there any other date that you want to present on your side? Thank you.
There are none other that I'm aware of. Kathy or anyone else have?
Yes, I do have one. Okay, I'll share my screen. Okay, so this is my candidate, Luc Jean. He is 20 years old and he is in Salem, Massachusetts, USA. I do have, let me see, Luc, in my opinion, is a confident young man. Let me show his picture here. He's very family oriented. They always do things together, whether it's church or different events. He's very hardworking and not lazy. And he says everything he does in his life is oriented around a higher purpose, and including God, true parents, and his family. And his desire is to pursue these values. So sometimes he is he's very committed to living a lifestyle that is blessed by God and true parents. So he's very traditional. At the same time, some of his shortcomings may be a sense of anxiety because he wants everything, going the way that he desires it to be. He can be stubborn. However, those are just some small things that I don't consider would be a red flag, but it just shows that he's very committed to a certain lifestyle that will be beneficial to his family. Currently, he is attending UMass Boston as a history education major, and he'll receive his master's degree in 3 years. He also works as a counselor and a substitute teacher. And he derives most of his income currently delivering food as well as fundraising until he finishes his degree. and he's also very much involved in his local CARP chapter. He is very connected in his faith, and he's looking for a spouse who wants to be traditional, very family oriented, and must have good English, as well as an outgoing personality would be a bonus. No red flags that I am aware of right now. So he just contacted me to be his matching advisor. However, his profile is on Blessing for You. So you can contact me or his parents. His parents are Sebastian Jean and Jennifer Jean in the USA. And here there is their email address there if you are interested. That's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the presentation. Thank you. I see someone raising a hand. We have Wivin Omwari from Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay, please. Yes.
Thank you so much. I have a profile to present, so I want to share my screen, please, if there is a way. You can allow me to share my screen. Okay, thank you so much. So I hope it's clear. So we have Fong Song Shin Mukendi. She's a second gen. She has 24 years. She's 24 years old. Her age is 164 centimeters, 52 kilograms. So she's actually here in Kenya. She's getting a Bachelor of Arts in Performing Arts and Film Technology. Actually, she's doing internship for now. So she has been taking care of herself by teaching French and also theater in different schools. Her health is very good. She's going for the reblessing. So she's fluent in English, French. So she prefers her partner from age 25 to 33. The father and mother are all Congolese, actually missionaries. The mother is actually the BFD, local BFD in Pointe-Noire, that is Congo Brazzaville. So the contacts of matching supporters is myself because she's here in Kenya. My address are there. So her hobby, we can see that she's she ran a lot, actually. She's really she ran a lot, and then she liked a lot of art. So she performed many times she performed many times. So since she's doing the art, she liked that. So the next is sorry, let me put down. Sorry. Okay, sorry for that. Okay. Let's see the next one. Yeah, her hobby is she likes reading. Also, she writes a lot. And then, as I said earlier, she runs. And she likes culture also. She's very intelligent, actually. She has helped many second generation. Wherever she goes, she leaves a second generation to walk after her. She's selfless, so impulsive, over sometimes very serious. So she feels God when she's teaching, actually. So her quality in a spouse that she will prefer is honesty and to be spiritual also. She has done 21 days workshop. So other church experience here, she has been singing in the choir of the young people. And being a regular member. So for me, that is the family picture. She is the candidate that if you really want to have a best spouse, please consider Pon Song Shin Misenga. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to present her. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mama. We will continue with our brother and sister coming abroad. If there are another matching supporter, Jane, I don't know if those who are here coming abroad of Africa, of course. If you have some profile, the floor is yours. And then we will continue after that with Yovo. And after Yovo, we will come back to our matching supporter here in Africa who have also some profile.
I think it was just the one profile from us, if Carla and Anna Paula don't have anyone else. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So let's, if it is okay, let's go now to, let's come back to Yovo. Yeah, Mama Agnes is there. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I think we have to go back to Papa Yovo. Yes. Okay. Okay, now we have another candidate, second generation, Nugbode Chung Teresa from Benin, who is 21 years old. She's 161 centimeters, weighing 70 kilograms. She is still at the university level. She's a student with having a good health. This is her first blessing that she's applying for. And then she speaks French, Chinese, and English. She prefers a partner between the age of 21 and 25. Her matching supporter is Pastor Degbe Pascal. As you can see, the address is given there. Let's move to the next page. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, it's okay. It's fine. Yes, thank you. We see the family picture there. And then I hope she's got her profile on the Blessing for You website. Her hobbies are music, dancing, reading, sports, and cooking. And her personality traits are she's respectful, kind, calm, humble, extrovert. And then she also easily gets angry. She easily gets angry, feels very close to God during prayer and devotions. The qualities that she expects from her partner, a partner that loves Heavenly Parents and true parents, a partner that understands, who is understanding, patient, and hardworking. She has so far done the workshop of 7 days. 7-day workshop, that's maximum. Other activities that she does are she sings in the Sunhawk choir, and also she is involved in the witnessing. Thank you. And now we move to Angola. We have 23 years old, second generation from Angola, Rio Somang Nicolau. I don't know if I'm pronouncing well. Forgive me, please. She's 1.65 meters, weighing 42 kilograms. She's a university student with a very good health. This is a first blessing, and she speaks Portuguese. Yes, she speaks Portuguese and prefers a partner between the age of 23 to 27. The father is André Nicolau from the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. The parent is retired. The mother is Sophia Putu, also retired from the same country. Then we have Madame Fatima Mwema, who is the matching supporter. Thank you. We move to the next page. There is the family picture. And then her hobbies, she listens to music, watches movies, and read and learns new things. Personality, she's humble, calm, observant, advisor, and friendly. She feels close to God when praying. And the qualities from the partner, the partner must have an absolute faith in heavenly parents and true parents, must be friendly, sincere, and loving. She has done a maximum of 40 days workshop. And then she's a moderator, a protocol, member of the protocol team, and she has done fundraising and witnessing. Thank you. Now we move to another one who is 25 years old, also from Angola, Hyoga Poba. 170 centimeters, and she is 50 kilograms. She's weighing 50 kilograms. Occupation, she's a, oh my God, member of protocol, moderator, and good health. She is, this is the second blessing that she's going for. And she speaks Portuguese, English, and a little French. And then the ideal partner should be between 26 to 29 years. The father is Mr. Alberto Poba Mavungo from Angola. And then the mother is Jolina Kebila from Angola also. We see that the address for the matching supporter is Cesarina Masanga Poba. Okay, we move to the next page. Thank you. There's a family picture. Oh my God, then I will need the intervention of a Portuguese speaking person because now sentences are very long. I cannot guess. Sentences are quite long. But I can see that she likes music and anyway. But anyway, she can be contacted through the matching supporter. Thank you very much. Now we have from Liberia. Liberia, we have Pyongwa Ija Yakpazo. She is 20 years old and with a height of 170 centimeters, weighing 54 kilograms. She's at the university. She's a student having a good health. This is her first blessing. And language ability, I am not too sure because it's written good. I do not really know what that stands for. And then she prefers a partner aged between 21 to 26. The father is Wifa, if I'm pronouncing well, Yakpazo from Liberia, who is a businessman, and the mother is Nora, also from the same country. We have the matching supporter, who is Madame Gao Kaikai. Thank you. We move to the next page. She is registered on the Blessing for You website. Her hobbies, she likes cooking, dancing, and loves children. Personality, respectful, caring, and hardworking. She meets God, or she feels close to God through prayers, and expect the following as qualities from the partner. Okay, she say, I could like my spouse to love, to parents, loving and caring. A partner is loving and also caring. With a maximum 21-day workshop. And she works with the Women Federation in Liberia, and has and attend church and holidays in the church holidays, and also has done some witnessing. Thank you. The next one, also from Liberia, we have Young Angel Biaye. She is 20 years old, and height 5.3. The height, to me, it's there. I'm sorry, but weighing 47 kilograms, university student, with a good health, and going for the applying for the first blessing. She only speaks English and prefers a partner between the age of 21 to 27 years. And the father is Mr. Valentin Tape Biaye, and the mother, oh my God, not so clear, date's not opening. Okay, then we have the matching supporter, who is Madame Gao Kaikai. Let's move to the next page. She's registered as well on the Blessing for You website. She loves singing, but can't dance. She likes taking care of children, drawing, cooking, cleaning up, braiding hair, and also she's creative in many things, and she is interested in drawing. Personality, she's hardworking and can get, and also, of course, on the other side, can easily get angry. She feels very close to God when she goes for HTM activities, and during praise and worship, and when she is explaining some part of the divine principle to her friends, and when she does good things that she knows she can please God. She has done a maximum of 21 days workshop. Other activities, she prays and worship. She's a praise and worship leader, and YSD head, and the second gen president, and one of the Sunday school teacher. Thank you, teachers. Thank you. We move. Now we have from the country is not really written, but this is the second generation. Also, the age is really not precise here. I think this should be Angola, if I'm not mistaken, with a height of 1.64 meters, weight of 64 kilograms, high school. She has completed high school. She's a teacher, having good health, and this is the first blessing. She speaks English, and prefers a partner between the age of 24 to 28. The father is João Mambo from Angola, and the mother is Domingas David, also from Angola. Let's move to the matching supporter. We have Mr. Mambo Antonio. Then she likes reading. She's registered on the Blessing for You. Yes, she's registered on that website. She likes reading and singing. She is okay. The personality trait, the positive trait, personality mentioned, but she feels close to God when singing and praying. She'll prefer a partner who is patient and who works in God's providence. The maximum level workshop she's done is 21 days. She has never been, she has never got some experiences before. Okay, thank you. Yes, the next one now we have a brother. The brother is Sanmiang Lututala from Angola. He's 24 years old. Sorry. Weighing 1.7 meters, 1.70 meters. I mean, height, that's the height, sorry. And weighing 51 kilograms. High school student. Occupation, she's a joiner. I don't know if I understand that. Having a very good health, going for a lesson. He speaks French, Portuguese, and Kikongo. And will prefer a partner aged 25 years and up. The father is Mr. Alfonso Lutu Tala, and the mother is Umba Dongala. Okay, we move to the next one. The matching supporter is Mr. Berto Evangelista. And then, okay, there's no family picture that I see appearing there, but is registered on the Blessing for You website. He likes music, pastry, and driving. His personality is, he likes talking to people and have got a good contact with people and is friendly. On the other side, he doesn't like to talk too much. He easily gets nervous. He feels close to God when, okay. Okay, so I think there's a something's mixed up here that maybe I believe need to be corrected, because this part here that is written under feeling close to God should be maybe somewhere up there. Thank you. I hope that's that way. Then he prefers a woman who understands the divine principle and who can be together, united until the last days on earth. And then the highest level of the workshop is 21 days. Thank you. Now we have from Rwanda, Sarangshin Iradukunda, who is 21, sorry, I'm sorry, 19 years old, with a height of 1.78 meters, weighing 45 kilograms. Is in the secondary level, if I'm not mistaken, secondary level. It's written secondary academy. I'm not too sure. Each country has got its own way of standardizing the academic levels. So he's a student and we're having a good health. First blessing. He speaks English and Kinyarwanda. Prefers a partner aged between 16 and 19. The father is Musa Musalusa from Uganda. Is a professor, and the mother is Mujawayesu from Rwanda. She's a tailor. And then the matching supporter in case of contacting them is Mr. Wilonja Mukamba. We move to the next page. There is the family, and then he's registered on the Blessing for You website. He likes football and basketball. He's a caring person and consult with people. He feels very close to God when he prays. When he prays, he feels very close to God. And the qualities that are expected from the partner, he will prefer someone who loves true parents and has got a discipline and love for him. The highest level of workshop is 21 workshop, and works at the Unification Church. Thank you. Oh, we still have another one. We have Yongil Nguvulu, aged 21 years, from the Democratic Republic of Congo, weighing 1.77 meters. The height, 1.77 meters, and then weighing 6 kilograms. Is a student and occupations working for the IASP with a good health and second generation speaking French. Will prefer a partner between the age of 17 to 20. And the father is Mr. Nguvulu Mukangu from Democratic Republic of Congo, who is in the Department of Education. And the mother is Ponda, Mama Ponda, who is already in the spirit world. The matching supporter here is to contact Mr. Nguvulu Mukangu, who is the father. Thank you. We move to the next page. He is registered on the Blessing for You website. He likes sport and is kind and loving. He feels close to God when praying. He like a partner who is very serving and loving also. The highest level of workshop is 21 days. He has done or is doing or he has done already 1 year of public mission. Thank you. The next one is Chanjo G, if I've pronounced well. 21 years old, Democratic Republic of Congo, with a height of 180 centimeters, weighing 80 kilograms. I think he's got a degree, and then he's a student. Okay, anyway. He's got a good health, second generation, speaking French, and preferring a partner between the age of 18 to 20 years. The father is Bakatui Namina, Felicien, from the same country, Congo. And then the mother is Yalaboto Lidi, who is a businesswoman. The matching supporter to be contacted is Madame Tana Louise. Thank you. We move to the next page. Though there's no family picture that I see appearing there, but he is registered, yes, on the matching, Blessing for You website. Is passionate in the divine principles, sings, prays, and does some sport. Is simple and observant. He feels close to God during the devotions of grace and or doing something or living for the sake of the the quality will extend the partner. He prefers who like serving children and who is beautiful. High level of workshop, 21 days. He has done 1 year of public mission and does some devotions in the local church, and also takes care of, like participate, takes care and involve himself in workshops. When they are organizing workshops, he takes part, he helps around, and there's been a former leader of the local church. Yeah, thank you. We'll move to the next, if any. Yeah, I think we're at the end of the parading of our profiles. Thank you very much, Mr. Yovo, for those profiles, and also from different matching supporters from both Africa and abroad. Thank you very much. So now, I don't know if we shall move now to the next program. I don't know if there's any other presentation, as I saw early in the program. I don't know if Reverend Begre may help us know if there's any other presentation from our special guest. Thank you. Reverend Begre, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I have also one presentation. My daughter. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Not yet, Reverend Begre. It's not yet, it has not appeared yet. Okay, it is okay now. It has appeared.
This is, I have 3 children. This is the last. She's second generation, 18 years old. Ivorian, 1.6 meters, 55 kilos. She is student, and she started this year for the first year in university. And this is her first blessing. She can speak French and English. And she wants a partner who is 18 to 22. And yeah, this is the number of the matching supporter as the father I am. And for the second slide, yeah, she's her hobbies is listen music, sleep sometime, watch movie. Kind, her personality, she's kind. She most of time smiling, and she feel God when she pray. Most of time, she want a partner who is responsible, hard worker, love every parent and true parent. She have already done 7-day, 21-day, and 40-day workshop. And she also ERYSP member. You can see family picture is there. So this is my last daughter. So thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Reverend Begre. Thank you so much for that presentation. Now we shall also give a chance to Mr. Yovo, who has got a profile. Thank you.
C'est un profil du Sénégal, vous pourrez commenter, s'il vous plaît.
Agnès,
Bonjour, Agnès.
Ok.
Agnès, est-ce que vous pouvez commenter, s'il vous plaît? Je ne vois pas très bien. Je suis dans le noir.
Okay, thank you very much. No problem. I will do it. We have Sayung Perez Rabindia from Senegal. She is aged 24 years and with a height of 1 meter 70 centimeters, weighing 54 kilograms. She is undergraduate in doing a degree course, I think. She's a student with good health. First blessing that she's applying for. She speaks French, medium English, Lingala, and prefers a partner who will be aged between 22 and 30 years, if I'm saying also very well. Yes, 22 and 30 years. The mother is Itia, if I'm pronouncing well, Itia Theodore Bindia from Senegal, and the mother is a Congolese by the name of Josephine Tumba Mayasi. The matching supporter, I think, is the mother. As we can see, the address is written there, the contact. We move to the next page, please. Okay, she is registered on the Blessing for You website. She has reading, writing, drawing, and with that doing the audiovisual. And then personality, she's introverted, sensitive, intuitive. She does not like I don't like criticizing others. So she doesn't like criticizing others and doesn't like disagreement. And is very understanding, never insult, and does not lie, and does not like liars as well. She is at times disobedient. She feels very close to God when she's with her family. The qualities that you like from a partner: sexual purity, humility, big heart, consideration, and it also is calm. The highest level of wake-up is 21 days. She has studied in a Catholic school. Thank you. Okay, we also have Miss or Mr. I don't know, Kasi Inua from Nigeria who would like to present a profile. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. We can hear you. Thank you.
Okay, I have three candidates. One from Sierra Leone. From this one.
Sorry, we can hardly hear you.
Her name is.
We hardly hear you.
Christian. Please.
Oh my God.
Can you hear me?
Sorry, may I make
Yeah.
Not very well. May I do it for you, please? We cannot hear you clearly. May I do it?
Hello.
Yes, hello. We cannot hear you very well. It's not so audible. May I do it for you, please? Madam Kasi, may I do it for you? We cannot hear you clearly.
Can you see my? Okay, you can do it. You can do it.
Thank
okay,
you.
You can do it.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So we have a junior, Jinhee, Pierce. Yes. Okay, from Sierra Leone. She's
I said, go ahead.
Okay, may I do it for you, please?
Hello, can you hear me? Do it for me. Go ahead.
Yes, that's what I'm
Hello?
doing. Thank you. Yes. Please close your mic, then you just present. Thank you. Then I'll do it for you. I will continue. Oh my God. Hello? I think we are not getting each other. We're not getting each other. Maybe if she can be given a chance to do it next time. So now we shall continue with our program. Thank you very much for your patience and all the presentations. We shall continue with our program. I think now it is time for closing remarks. I don't know if by now Reverend Kadima, the regional president, is in the room. Monsieur Yovo, may you please check for us?
S'il vous plaît, c'est Jane Theresian qui doit intervenir. Closing remark.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. Yes, Madame Jane Theresia. Can we welcome her? Madame Theresia Kittel, I think. Is it Madame Theresia Kittel or Jane? Madame Jane? Madame Jane, okay. Thank you very much. Let's welcome Madame Jane Theresan, yes, who is going to give us a presentation also. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together to listen to her. Thank you very much, Madame. Over to you.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this meeting. Thank you especially to Reverend Bogri. And I want to say what a wonderful MC we have with us today. She has worked really hard. I think she needs the applause. Thank you so much. So also thank you to John Abelseth for his really clear presentation. It was really helpful. And I feel so happy we can meet together from many different continents, Asia, America, Europe, and Africa, and learn from each other and share with each other, because then we can go forward quickly. I think a key word is unity. If we unite together in the task of blessing our precious second generation, then I think it makes Heavenly Parents so happy. So I've learned a lot from you, and it was wonderful for me to see all the profiles of the African second generation. I really feel I could get to know you much better. And behind each child, I know there are parents and communities that have invested enormous efforts to raise these children in a society that's not always so easy. So thank you so much to all parents. Thank you to all matching supporters. And we really appreciate the work you have done. So thank you so much for this meeting. And I really wish all the best for each candidate that was presented today. So that's all from me, but thank you. And I hope we meet again soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madame Jane, for that very inspiring word. We feel so humbled. We feel so humbled for that. And we believe that by working together, continuing to work together, we'll come up with very good results and good things to do together. Thank you very much once again. Thank you. What is now next? Sorry, Mr. Yovo, what is next on our program?
Announcement by Reverend Begre.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. We are going to call again our very dear regional director for BFD, Reverend Begre, to give us the announcement. Thank you, Reverend Begre.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I want to say once again, thank you to Jenny Teresen for coming. Thank you also to Mary, to all the BFD matching supporter coming abroad and who are also in Africa. Today, our meeting was so long because of our presentation of profile. And it will be like that every time we will have a matching supporter meeting, because now we are going straight to the blessing. So we need preparation, we need matching, we need all our second generation go to this next blessing, because it will be a great blessing who will be given by our beloved true mother. So I have one announcement. Next Thursday, we will have a workshop about entrepreneurship. You know that we need to feed our spirit, but also we need to feed our body. This is why also our brother Zoji maybe will be there to give us some technique, some secret about how to raise money, how to have a lot of fun, and then we will maybe have a lot of money to do many things for God and the providence. Thank you so much, and see you next Thursday, 4 p.m. GMT. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend Degree. Thank you so much for the announcement, Reverend Degree. I think we're reaching now to the end of our program. So we'd like to ask Mr. George Odono, give us the closing prayer. Mr. George, please give us the closing prayer. Thank you.
Ok, prions. Éternel Dieu notre Père, chers parents du ciel, nous sommes si reconnaissants d'être ici dans ce meeting où nous sommes en train de programmer le matching de nos différents enfants de la deuxième génération. Notre Père, ce séminaire est si important parce que c'est la continuation de la vie. Et c'est pourquoi, malgré le temps, la durée du séminaire, nous sommes si contents d'être ici. Nous voulons remercier d'avance les vrais parents qui ont permis à ce que de différents horizons, nous puissions nous retrouver par ce système de Zoom, où nous pouvons même essayer, même dans des conditions les plus difficiles de connexion, présenter des profils de nos enfants. Notre Père, nous sommes au début, nous savons que nous allons améliorer les choses pour que vraiment le monde soit totalement unifié. Comme l'a dit notre sœur Jane, ce qu'il faut, c'est l'unité. Et s'il y a l'unité, nous pouvons réussir dans notre mission. Nous prions pour que plus de connexion soit avec nous, soit entre nous, et que nous puissions vraiment offrir le meilleur pour toi, pour les vrais parents, pour nos ancêtres que nous représentons. Accepte le sacrifice des uns et des autres et bénis vraiment, Père, toutes les opportunités que nous avons eues ce soir. Notre Père, permet à ce que nous puissions trouver des solutions, même pour nos enfants qui sont dans des situations vraiment difficiles. S'il te plaît, veille à ce que, avec un cœur de parents, nous puissions vraiment faire ce boulot, comme tu l'as toujours fait pour nous de la première génération également. Accepte cette humble prière que nous t'adressons au nom de toutes les familles bénies ici présentes, les différents leaders qui sont ici présents, et au nom de Georges et Maria de la famille Godonou, qui est une famille bénie centrale. Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu. Thank you very much for such a profound prayer. Now we are going to get ready to give a half bow to our Heavenly Parents and True Parents as a sign of appreciation and respect. Changin Chamnige Kyombe Baro Okay, thank you. So now we will ask before even going to the technical team, I would like to thank everybody, everyone, with your patience, sacrifice, and everything, all the presentations that you have done, and also thanking the interpreters because these people have worked very, very, very hard to give us the message, to make sure that the message gets to each and everyone on the platform, and also all the presenters of profiles. Thank you so much. We pray, we wish you all the best, that we can meet again next time. Thank you to our special guests who have given us best that they called. So right now we like to move to the family picture. Let's move to the picture. So we'll ask the technique to help us with the family picture. Thank you.
Merci, nous allons commencer avec les petits cœurs. Bon, on fait celui-là, le tout petit. The small heart and the big smile. Okay, now the middle heart. Le cœur moyen. Toujours avec le sourire. Let's keep the smile. And the biggest heart. Okay, there are some beautiful smiles there. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. These marks and of our gathering this evening. Thank you very much.